WolfGxngDon, never lagging. 2K bills to the fraction, breaking it down to the pound, puts news and views on tips to get you cracking. It don't stop till we on top, boy. Brick by brick, we gotta build. Give a like and drop a sub. This WolfGxngDon, you know it's real. Never chill, sauce it up, we stacking, getting bills. Peep the traction, getting badges. 2K champ, this how it feels. This the dawn, yeah. Running it up, no time to play. You know what's on, yeah. The greatest builds inside 2K.
What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Don back here with another build video, man, and today I got a dope one for y'all. One of the best stretch big, honestly, that I've seen all year. And I got it for y'all right here, and it's not short. But all right, let's get right into it, man. So for the position, you want to go with center. Handedness is up to you. Jersey number is up to you. Make sure you are in the metric system. I should have said that first. Make sure you're in the metric that, you know, so you can do this glitch. So what you want to do, you want to max it out, like all the way maxed out. You know it's maxed out when you can make your shorts do that little weird animation, and that's how you know you're good. And now once you maxed it out, this is all you got to do, bro. This glitch is so easy. All you got to do is take the height down to 2.07, and then you can leave the weight alone. The weight does not matter for this point right now. For this portion, you're good. The weight doesn't matter. But all right, then the wingspan, you want to take that down to 2.06. Body shape doesn't matter either. We are going to edit this, obviously, as all the glitches go. Then we're gonna go ahead and max out the build, man. Just max it out. None of this matters. We're just going to max it out so we can keep going and go back into the Imperial system. We don't care about these takeovers, man. We making the best stretch build in 2K right now, all right? So yeah, now we can go ahead, edit this build, go back out to the settings for sure. You know how this glitch stuff works, man. We can go out to the settings. We're going to go ahead and change the units of measurement back to Imperial. Get back into this builder because you know it's time. It's time to do this, man. We're gonna go ahead and edit this build. Now, the glitch is done. You see this? We got 6'10" height with a 6'9" wingspan. This is how you make the best stretch build in the game, bro. So look, we're still going 7'3" because we want to max out the height on this build. So we're going 7'3" with the height and then 7'2" with the wingspan. Look at that three ball, an 84. How often do you see 7'3" builds with an 84 3-point shot? Does not happen, man. But all right, let's get right into what you came here for, the actual build. So starting off with the body settings, we will be going 7'3" with the height, 252 pounds with the weight, and a 7'2" wingspan. The body shape, as usual, is completely up to you, but for the purpose of this video, I'm going to go with define. Now, all right, we are going right into these attributes. Starting off with close shot, we're going kind of high with this one because you do want to be able to finish inside on this build, even though this build is a stretch. We're going with a 93 for the close shot. For the driving layup, we're not going to go super high, but you know, you're going to have to do something in order to, you know, be reasonable. So we can go ahead and put a 50 on the driving layup. Now for the driving dunk, we are going to max that out at a 59. It's not a lot, but you'll still be able to do it. Now for the standing dunk, you do want to be able to dunk at least a little bit, make yourself respectable as a big man so people guard you on the inside. So we can go with an 84 for that. Now for the mid-range shot, we're going to take that all the way up to an 89. You can already see all of these shooting badges on this build, that this build is going to be something special. Now for the 3-point shot, we're gonna do the same thing and max that bad boy out. We're gonna get an 84, and I know it is not very common that you see a 7'3" build with an 84 3 ball. Now for the free throw, you already know how we get down on this channel. We go from, you know, you gotta go at least a 65, but in the case of this build, I'm gonna go with the 70. I'm not trying to leave no points at the line. Now playmaking, you cannot forget about this because you are the prime rebounder. Pass accuracy, we're going with an 85. You see we get that Hall of Fame break starter and we get gold bullet passer. Pretty much the only two things that are important to a big man as far as playmaking badges go. Now time for the defense. This build is elite defensively, even though it has that super high 3 ball. So first off, we're gonna start out with interior defense, and on that we will be going with a 97. We want to go super high, but you do not have to max it out. You don't get any additional, well, you don't unlock any, no badge unlock is above 97. So we can go ahead and keep it moving. With that, we're going to max out the perimeter defense. It doesn't give you any badges other than hustler, but you do want to be able to move laterally. The build is already slow because it's 7.3 and it's not, you know, minimum weight. So with being slow, we're gonna have to go ahead and add some lateral quickness to the build as well. Now for the steel, we're going to max that bad boy out at a 53, which does unlock bronze interceptor, so you can play those passing lanes at a fairly decent level, you know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy. Now for the block, we're gonna max it out at a 98. This build has to be able to protect the rim, bro. We're gonna leave offensive rebound right where it falls, which is a 61, and max out defensive rebound at a 91. And if you know anything about badge unlocks, 91 is the area that you get gold rebound chaser. So make sure if you're gonna make this build that you do get that gold rebound chaser. You can get it higher if you want to by adding weight, but I don't want the build to be any slower than it already is. Now for the physicals, you know we can't leave those out. The speed, we're gonna max it out. Acceleration, max it out. Strength, max it out. Vert, max it out. And for the last little bit of points, we are going to max out the stamina. Now we end up with a final badge count of 17, 29, 15, and 28. Notably, this build has 29 shooting badges. You will be able to shoot that pill at a very decent level. I always love to make my builds very complete. So, you know, we got the finishing, we got a little bit of playmaking, and we definitely brought the defense. But for me, I'm gonna take a lot of my extra badges and put them on defense. Now, all right, as usual, after we make this build, time to give my takeover recommendations. What I'm going to be doing is well, you only got two, so we're gonna pick spot up, and then for the second one, we're gonna pick a rim protect and takeover. I personally like paint intimidation a little bit more than the other ones, just because stuff blocks, that doesn't really do anything for me. You know, like getting those extra blocks. I get blocks anyway. I'm cool with just a regular block. But all right, the build comes out as a two-way stretch glass cleaner. Shades of Sabonis, Rudy Gobert, and Mitchell Robinson. Very solid. So we are going to go ahead and test the build so I can show you some of the badges that I would put on this build in order to make it super dominant. So we're going to start out with fast switch. We're going to put that on Hall of Fame. Same thing with Grace, we're going to put that on Hall of Fame. Now from here, there's not really anything else you need. You'll be able to finish very well on the inside. But in order to make the build extra glitchy, we're going to put that rise up on to get more use out of that standing dunk. And for the last badge, we're gonna put unstrippable on. If you do not choose to put that badge on, just know you're setting yourself up to be at a disadvantage. Those little guards come in there and strip you when you're about to go up. You don't want that, bro. Now, on to the shooting, my second favorite category on big man builds. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start out with the badges that are the most necessary to the least necessary, so you can make a choice on whether or not you need those badges. Now we're gonna start out with blinders on gold. Limitless spot up is a badge you can use. Don't sleep on it. This build is tall, but it also has a fairly high 3-point shot, so you can stretch the floor a little bit more. Get your man playing further out than he wants to. Centers hate being out of the paint, so you can use that to your advantage. Then we're gonna take Deadeye. We're gonna put that on silver. A catch and shoot, we're gonna put that on gold. Sniper Hall of Fame. You already know what the deal is with sniper. Then Hot Zone Hunter, we're gonna put that on gold. Since we do have some points left over, you could put on Fade Ace if you want to use that. Fade Ace on a 7-3 build, it's kind of ridiculous, bro. It low-key feels like cheating. I ain't gonna even lie to you because you just hit shots so easily. But I'm gonna go ahead and put Limitless spot up on, and then Corner Specialist on silver. Now, Corner Specialist isn't a necessary badge. It's just, you know, one of those things that if you can get a boost, why not have it? But we're gonna move right on to these playmaking badges since we just finished with the shooting ones. Like I said earlier, the two badges that you're gonna need the most on this build, Break Starter and Bullet Passer. Everything else is just icing on top of the cake. But one badge that I do recommend putting on any center build that you have, Post Playmaker. I'm gonna put it on gold, and then I'm gonna put Needle Threader on bronze. Post Playmaker gives you an extra boost when you get offensive rebounder. You start out with the ball in the post, and you kick it out to one of your shooters or one of your whatever, and they get a significant boost to that shot. Now, time for the defense, man. Like I said earlier in the video, I do have extra badges, so there's a couple things that I'm gonna leave out that I'm gonna talk about in a second. Now, Interceptor, we're gonna put that on bronze. Box, put that on bronze. Intimidator, we're gonna need that on Hall of Fame. Rebound Chaser, like I said, we went up to a 91 to make sure we could get it. So Rebound Chaser, we're gonna put that on gold. Rim Protector, Hall of Fame. Pogo Stick, Hall of Fame. Now, if you plan on using a lot of screens, Brick Wall, put it on Hall of Fame. You get that little vacuum effect when your defender kind of gets pushed in, well, when the other person's defender kind of gets pushed into you, so you can make that, so your point guard or whoever has the ball handler can make that play. But like I said earlier, a couple badges missing. We got chase down artists, which we do not currently have on the build because we, got those 9 extra badges. Post, lockdown, and then tireless defender is also a very good badge if you're not used to using it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me, man. I'm gonna go ahead and head on out of here. Make sure you like the video, subscribe. We're on the grind at 2K. I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. It's your boy Don, and I'm up out of here. Peace.
Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Down a bottle, it be going right through me. Brown baby, down to take a flight to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Guess that's why the